Today we have our second to last lesson on DNA. So the code for today's DNA lesson, which I promise to go through as quickly as possible, is ROPEY. Again, that's ROPEY. Today we're reading about the DNA in animals. Okay, so you're going to take your code and go to nearpod.com or the Nearpod app. If it loads. Alright, time to troubleshoot. And once you're there, you're entering your code, ROPEY. Ropey makes me think of Forky from Toy Story. Alright, the same way we always start is by writing our name. Make sure you click to join the session. Today we're reading about DNA in animals. Okay, so we're not reading about people today, we're reading about animals. Let's circle animals. I circled animals, you circle animals, then hit submit. Okay, the class is going to the zoo. At the zoo, they learn about DNA in animals. Each animal has its own cells. Each animal has its own DNA. So we read a lot about DNA in people. But now we're also reading about DNA in animals. So people, animals, and plants all have DNA. Let's circle DNA since we're reading about DNA. DNA comes up 1, 2 times, so circle DNA 1, 2 times. Then hit submit. Okay. The class sees many animals at the zoo. Each type of animal looks different. There's a rhino, a seal, and a toucan bird. Which one do you like the most? Circle your favorite. I like seals. Maybe because they say they're like the puppies of the state. So I like seals. Which one do you like best? Maybe you like rhinos because they're so strong, or toucans because they can fly. Circle the one you like the best. But they all look different. Okay. Each type of animal has different DNA. DNA gives each animal their own look. So look, an elephant has a different DNA. They have tusks. They're huge. They have big ears. People don't have tusks growing out of their mouths or big ears hanging out, okay? So we have a different type of DNA. And now a zebra has stripes and 4 legs. So their DNA is different from ours. And their DNA is different from an elephant because they're not as big. So all of them have different DNA. So each type of animal has different DNA. Let's circle different because every DNA is different. So I circle different, you circle different, then hit submit. Todd sees lots of animals. He likes the tigers best. Todd sees 2 tigers that are different colors. So there's a white tiger and here's an orange tiger. Notice their DNA is different. Their DNA is different. They're both tigers, but they have different colors. Okay? So they have different colors. Let's circle different colors because one is orange and one is white. Let's circle different colors and then hit submit. Todd sees 1 white and 1 orange tiger cub. Can DNA make tigers different colors? Well, let's think about it. DNA can make my eyes a different color than yours, and we're both people. So DNA gives things different traits. Let's circle DNA. I circle DNA, you circle DNA, then hit submit, and I can see the DNA of the white tiger and the orange tiger are different. Okay. There is a sign about the mom and dad tiger. Each tiger parent gives the cubs DNA. The DNA makes 1 white cub and 1 orange cub. Okay. How many white cubs are there? 1 white cub. How many orange cubs are there? 1 orange cub. When you circle 1 white cub and 1 orange cub, then you can hit submit. What have we learned? Animals have cells. Cells have DNA. DNA makes each animal different. So we learned that DNA makes animals different. So a tiger is different from an elephant, but two tigers, like the mom tiger and the dad tiger, or the two cubs, the different animals can still have different DNA from each other. Okay? So DNA makes each animal different. This is the important thing, so let's circle that. DNA makes each animal different. Can you read that with me? Ready? DNA makes each animal different. Great job. Now, we learned about how DNA makes animals different. So let's circle those words. I'm going to change to red. DNA makes animals different. So let's circle DNA makes animals different. DNA makes animals different, just like DNA makes people different. Some people are tall and some people are short. Some people have red hair or blonde hair or brown hair or black hair. So DNA makes animals different, just like people. When you're done circling those three words, DNA, animal, different, hit submit. What is this chapter about? Do we read about animals, zookeepers, or cousins? We read about animals. We had the tigers. Did we read about zookeepers? They're probably at the zoo, but we didn't read about them. Did we read anything about cousins? We did not read anything about cousins. So we read about animals. I circle animals, you circle animals. Then hit submit. What is this chapter about? Animals. Where does the class see many animals? Did they see the tigers at the park, the zoo, or the pool? Now, I would be scared if I saw tigers at the park. That doesn't sound safe. You can safely see tigers at the zoo. I've never seen tigers in a person's pool. Okay. Where does the class see many animals? At the zoo. So I'll circle zoo, you circle zoo, and then hit submit. What does each animal have? Do they have cells with DNA, stripes with DNA, or brown hair? They all have cells with DNA. Now, we read about a tiger that has stripes, and there was a zebra in there that had stripes, but did the elephant? Did the seal? Did the rhino? No, not every animal has stripes. Did they have brown hair? Most animals don't have hair like people do. So, they did not have brown hair. They can have fur. It's a little different. So, what does each animal have? Cells. That's where the DNA is. Circle cells and hit submit. 2 more questions. What did Todd see that are different colors? Did he see different color elephants, tigers, or monkeys? Now, it didn't read anything about different color elephants, but we read about an orange tiger and a white tiger. Did we read about monkeys today? I don't think so. So we read about tigers. Todd saw an orange tiger and a white tiger, and the same thing with cubs. So I circle tigers, you circle tigers, then hit submit. And we're up to our last question. What is important to know about this chapter? DNA makes each animal look different, DNA is everywhere, or DNA makes every animal have brown eyes. So we read about how DNA makes each animal different. DNA isn't in the air, it isn't everywhere. It's in plants, animals, and people. So it's not everywhere. Okay, not every animal has brown eyes. Lots of animals have brown eyes, but not every animal. Okay, so what is important to know about this chapter? DNA makes each animal different, just like it makes each person different. So you circle your last answer and you're all done for today when you hit submit. Great job. I know that wasn't easy, but you are awesome.